The ultimate goal of life. Xiefeng. After observing humanity, I have discovered a shocking phenomenon. Most people have gone astray and overlooked the ultimate goal of life. The suffering of all humankind for thousands of years, and the mental and physical anxiety and fatigue of every individual all stem from taking the wrong path. Boundless is the sea of bitterness. Repent and you will see the shore. We need to readjust the direction of our lives. This direction is to appropriately step out of material reality and develop towards the mental and spiritual realm. In other words, to focus our attention on the ultimate goal of life. What is the ultimate goal of life? In simple terms, it is to elevate one's spirituality, transcend worldly desires, and gradually move towards the higher realms of life. In more complex terms, it is to strive to evolve one's non-material structure of life towards the life structures of the celestial beings in the thousand-year world, the 10,000-year world, and the Elysium world, ultimately achieving the quality of a celestial being and going to where the celestial beings live. I have asked many people, what are you busy doing all day long? The answer is very sad and can be summarized into the following content: money, fame, status, material enjoyment, sensory stimulation, for the family, for glorifying the ancestors, for the people and the country. Then I ask, what's next? The answer is almost, it doesn't matter after I die. Pathetic, tragic, pitiful, regrettable. Why do we have to position the precious direction of our lives in the realm of material reality? If everyone is like this, how can we avoid the disasters of deception, theft, robbery, plundering, massacre, false accusation, framing others, personal attacks, revenge, oppression, exploitation, bullying, cheating, lying, slander, corruption, bribery, and the destruction of nature, in order to achieve our own purposes? How can conscience, principles, truth and falseness, goodness and evilness, beauty and ugliness, and right and wrong be distinguished? What is the value of morality and righteousness if we fear nothing other than being afraid of the law? Deviation from the ultimate goal of life will make everything become a cover and a stepping stone to achieving one's own purposes. Constitutionalism, democracy, for the country and for the people are nothing more than rearranging the tables, chairs, and benches that were originally in the house, just like putting old wine into new bottles. After all the hustle and bustle, when we grow old, we are still at a dead end. Since everyone's final outcome is death, why bother struggling so much? Why not struggle? What I want to emphasize is that death is not the end of life. After physical death, life has a wider space for survival. To put it simply, it is very simple. To put it complex, it is extremely complex. If we limit our vision to reality and material realm, we will of course think that this is absurd, nonsense. But if we focus our vision on the super-time and space and non-material realm, there is nothing difficult to understand. I find that people pay attention to reality and do not indulge in unrealistic fantasies. The problem is, are our vision and hearing reliable? What we see with our naked eyes is only 3% of the universe, and we know nothing about the remaining 97% of the world. Our hearing threshold is also only for sounds with frequencies between 20 to 20,000 hertz. We cannot hear sounds beyond this range. Why don't we acknowledge and believe in the existence of higher-level life spaces? Time has vertical and horizontal dimensions, and space has not only the human world but also more than 30 dimensions. The maximum speed of matter is the speed of light, but the operation speed of non-material is the negative speed of the universe beyond light speed. The essence of life is a spiritual non-material structure that can reach several light years away in an instant. What is there that is difficult to understand? Reality is not real, but fantastic transformation, a manifestation of all essence. Illusion is not illusory, but the essence behind the manifestation. This is an obvious fact. Why is it so difficult to see it? Why not think unconventionally? By using the principle of the bias strip to reverse our thinking. Then look at this vast world. The truth will be revealed. To understand the truth of things, vision and hearing are not reliable. Even philosophy and logical reasoning can lead people astray. If you don't believe it, just look at many patterns in topology. You will find that our existing knowledge and understanding ability are so limited and deceiving. We need wisdom. Knowledge is not wisdom. Wisdom is the result of thinking. Wisdom, based on the foundation of visual, auditory, olfactory, gustatory, and tactile knowledge, is the lowest level of wisdom. The highest level of wisdom is the wisdom based on spiritual perception. Wisdom is divided into 5 levels: human eyes wisdom, Deva eyes wisdom, wisdom eyes wisdom, Dharma eyes wisdom, and Buddha eyes wisdom. Human eyes wisdom is the lowest level of wisdom based on the material world. If we do not rely on spiritual perception, not to mention acquiring other wisdom, even imagining this wisdom is impossible. We need someone to guide us. Letting a monkey sit in front of a computer keyboard and giving it 100 years, it will not only fail to type the complete works of Shakespeare, but also fail to type a complete sentence. The question is, who can guide us? When we think that our knowledge is already rich enough, our minds are sharp enough, our wisdom is deep enough, our experience has traveled to Mars and the nanoworld, and Newton's relativity, superstring theory, quantum mechanics, holographic universe theory, etc. have already failed to stump us, and then we arrogantly and rashly drive God down from the altar, drive Buddha down from the Buddhist altar, and drive saints down from the holy altar, and proclaim, man can conquer nature. Who can we still rely on? The material world has its own laws, and the non-material world has its own rules. If we use the laws of the material world to measure and verify the rules of the non-material world, we will inevitably arrive at a ridiculous logical conclusion. He cannot even operate a computer, fly a plane, has no special abilities, and cannot tell fortunes. He definitely does not have profound wisdom. As humans become more intelligent, we become more foolish. As we become busier, we have less time for deep thinking. As we become more self-important, the truth becomes further from us. Think about it. Do family members create fewer problems for each other? Do humans create less suffering for each other? Can the smartest cow in a herd lead the entire herd to a peaceful home? When we have amassed great wealth, achieved fame, or attained high positions of power, what then? Where is the way out for the poor? If we do not understand the principles of being human, refuse to listen to teachings, and do not want to orient our lives toward the ultimate goal, how can we be saved? Death will come sooner or later, whether good or bad. What difference does it make? Why torment ourselves when life is like a flash of lightning or a fleeting moment? Do we want to continue wandering through life, following in the footsteps of our ancestors? Let's change the direction of our lives. The ultimate goal of life is incredibly wondrous, and it is a bright road that leads to another dimension of life. Great wisdom acts foolishly, and supreme wisdom is formless. Our minds are one with Buddha. By visualization, our wish will come true. Please note, it is not by thinking. People, the non-material world, and the negative universe is a vast world, and more exquisite than the material world. To attain the highest wisdom, we must transcend the tangible material world and enter the intangible non-material world.